Oh, here comes a big spell of rain now, mate. Okay, I'm coming straight back because I'm getting pelted again. Okay, so there's obviously yes, there's obviously it's coming in spits and spots and spats, these cells, aren't they? I brought the rain back with me. Thank God I didn't bring the 100% humidity back with me, but there you go. I definitely didn't bring the poncho back with me. I bought a new one, which got delivered last night at 8:30, I have to say, when I was completely asleep, mate. 5:30, that was it, I was done for. 5:30 and I was done for. Sleepy nannies. Charch is like, where are you going? Been getting some glorious ribbons for these jets. Now we do have privilege style operating for WestJet 777 inbound, folks. It was in yesterday when we were on, I think it was on our 5th lap, was it, Gilly, around Heathrow? Come on, son, open it up. Here we go. Nope. See, now there's an example. There's an example right there of an operator that was planning to dispose of its A330 fleet by, I think it was start up. I think it was early as like it was October last. Oh, what's that smoky startup? What's going on? What's going on? Well, here we are, folks. Back in the hood with you lot. Hope you're doing well. Wow, we've had so many amazing reactions and comments from Taipei. It just was fantastic, and we will certainly be going back. And if you are a premium member, you will be able to watch it starting tonight, folks. We're going to release the feed tonight to our premium members. See, we give back everything to our members as much as we possibly can. Beautiful old 767-400. Oh. Come on, Sam. Yeah. John Singleton flew back on the same plane as us. How about that? What are we talking about? Oh, what, that little cushiony bit? Yeah, but that's pointless, the cushiony bit. What, the footrest, supposed footrest? Yeah, but you don't get enough. You can't lean back enough. You can't lean back enough to get that. Anyway, Glynis Forrester, 5 Big Jet TV memberships. Thank you, Glynis. So, anyone want any milk? You got any yogurts? Cheese? No? Oh, he stopped, look. He's ignoring me though. A bit like that flipping robot. Yes. Oh, Bandito. Here we go. Mad Mac UK. Give us a chance, mate. Flipping it. But it is Boston this month. We are going to be doing Sim Expo Live. Well, we're making it live anyway. Wow, look at that, how smooth that was. Went quite long on it, but a very beautifully executed. He did say please, so fair enough. Got a replacement nose on that one, look. Didn't manage to meet up with the flight crew yesterday. Of course, a 4-person crew on board certainly on the British Airways flights anyway, out to Hong Kong. Sue Ho has sent a Big Jet TV membership. Thank you, Sue. Yeah, went down there. It would have been rude for me to just get off and walk on without saying hello, but the door was shut and they were obviously doing their post-flight briefing, I would imagine. So I left them to it. I left a handful of stickers with one of the cabin attendants, who very kindly said that he'd pass them on. He probably didn't. He's probably got 5 stickers now because I gave him one. So if you see any Big Jet TV stickers on the black market, sorry. Okay, end the live there. Sorry, folks. I don't know if that's true, Luton Airport. If you really are the Luton Airport, probably not, but thanks anyway. Jason Smith, good morning to you. Bob Shalvoy, I was watching the weather at Hong Kong the day you flew back and it kept saying cloudy. Yeah, we actually we were put on an earlier flight from Taipei to Hong Kong due to weather. Was it about an hour earlier, Jilly, was it? I just meant we had to sit around Hong Kong 2 hours earlier, blimey. Easy, son, easy. He's got a poorly engine, look. Wow. Nice, sit down there, you go. I don't think our we just came up with Luton Airport on here. Oh, okay, I got you, yeah. Yeah, what about Spirit, eh? Spirit saying, or should I say, well, I don't know, saying or threatening that they're going to have to cancel all of their Airbus orders, and of course they're a pure Airbus operator. All of their new airframe orders with Airbus due to the tariffs, blah blah blah. So they're in a right old pickle, aren't they? Because they can't turn around and say, right, okay, right, that's fine, then we'll go to Boeing, you know, because first of all they'd have to go at the back of the line for orders with Boeing, which would just extend everything massively, delay, should I say. But then also their engineering teams are not geared up for Boeing jets, as far as I'm aware. They're all Airbus. I mean, engines, I think also they've been their new Airbus jets. They've been having problems with the Pratt & Whitney engine as well. They've had a right old time, haven't they? The poor folks at Now that's what we did. We went all out on the brakes when we landed yesterday morning. Very early exit as well. What's going on? Yeah, it was very overcast when we were in Hong Kong, wasn't it? John, obviously, in Hong Kong, not in Taipei, but there you go. Nice to briefly meet you, John. Hello, goodbye. Good question that, Joe Hemmings. What would a post-flight briefing cover? Probably nothing, because there isn't anything. Right, we switched it off, or maybe they, I don't know, maybe there was a check captain on board, but even that would not delay them departing the aircraft. But anyway, whatever. He's going. Lousy conditions in London, folks. Lousy conditions. To be expected. It's quite interesting, isn't it? Not often that we see the slinger on a remote stand. Oh, now look. He hasn't lost his livery, has he? Oh, blimey, that's not any good, is it? Okay, so that's the end of that blue towel. Can you believe it? I can't get any blue towel from Halfords. I had to buy it on Amazon. No clue at all. Yeah, it's Pinky's unpainted. Maybe it's a baby Pinky. Gillian Tracy tuning in from France. Thank you very much. Did not see any streams or get any notifications. Oh, okay. Oh, that's why, yeah, because you're a premium member, Gillian, but you'll be able to watch them today if you like. Some very interesting stuff there. Some good stuff that we had. Great trip, very successful. Met some wonderful people there. We've got a new pilot. He's a captain with Eva Air, sorry. Taka. Oh, thanks, Agent M. Agent M has gifted a channel membership. Yeah, we'll hand them out before Boston, yeah? Undercover Pinky. Avro Arrow, B. Calpan, Beverly George, Karina. Great shows in TPE. Brandonius. London Soup, yes. Alec Padley, good for gardens, yes. Alec will fill his water butt. Indeed, it will. Yeah. Kelvin Grant, Gillian Tracy, Annie A, Jane Thomas, Michael Kiddell. It is wet, Annie A. Good morning to you. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope you didn't miss us too much while we were away. Long trip for us. Whose flight details? Oh, okay. Yep. Ruben Bengazes has gifted a channel membership. Thank you, Ruben. Very kind of you. Thank you very much. Yeah, we, like I said, were kind of planning to do a show yesterday, but I just couldn't. I probably would have fallen asleep halfway through it. You would have just heard me snoring. Michael Kiddell would like to see Jerry come to Melbourne. We would actually discussing that the other day, Michael. Most definitely our next Aussie trip, isn't it? Melbourne. Yeah, we've got Aussie and we got New Zealand we want to do. Auckland. Tapperade, that's because my microphone is under my hoodie or underneath the arches. Canned. If it's due in at 3, it won't make it at 3, will it? Yeah! Oh my God! And that's from aileron owl. That snake was highly venomous, many banded crate, albeit deceased, 85% mortality rate if bitten. Bloody hell! Yeah, that's why you wouldn't want to go anywhere. That's why those people were taking a wide berth, wasn't it? United Airlines, I don't know if you know this, but I think I'm right in saying that United were the launch customer for the 777 in 1985, but they own the oldest 777-200 out there, or should I say, the oldest 777. Hello, what's that all about? Yeah, it's been oh, nice. What's not a small airport? What's a small airport? It's not a small airport. Blimey, Bob has gifted 20 memberships. Thank you, Bob. Yeah, wonderful thing. It's very kind. Yeah, 777-200. It's not an ER. It's I think one of the, obviously not the first. I think it's the oldest operational 777-200 or 777. Obviously, there were ones that came before it that have now been scrapped. Maybe, I don't know. But she is only operational internally within the United States. I think they call them transcontinental, don't they? November 77-4, United Airlines, UA. So yeah, N774 UA. July 15th, 1994 was its first test flight, and delivery date was March the 29th, 1986. Like I say, there was obviously other 777s that have since been scrapped, but according to my my sources, that United 777 is the oldest operational 777. And also, it does say here in the same article, it's a Pratt & Whitney powered jet, of course. It does also say that where did I see that reference to A350s? That's it, yeah, the internationally configured 777-200, which is ER, which is also set to be replaced by up to 45 Airbus A350-900s, expected for delivery by at least 2030. I wasn't aware that United had ordered A350s. because they are primarily a Boeing fleet on wide-body stuff, aren't they? I mean, I know they've got their 730 on their single-aisle fleet. They've got the 737s, 320s, and 321 neos, and all that kind of stuff. And they've of course got the Embraers on the short-haul fleets. Yeah, I wasn't. I mean, forgive my ignorance. Someone's going to say, obviously, you know, one of you lot who are very got your nose to the ground and know all about it. But for me, I wasn't aware that United had ordered A350s. But that might all change with all the tariff stuff as well. So yeah, Bob Shalvoy, thank you, Bob. Yeah, I think Pinky is. I hope they haven't repainted her or him, because that's exactly the same model of tractor. There is a white one, isn't there? Yeah. Thank you, Bob, again. Stuart Scale Models. Ellis Chernoff sees many carriers are losing confidence in Boeing. Well, there were good words to be said from Emirates Airlines. Whether he's just trying to be diplomatic, I don't know, but Emirates were expecting to be operating at least 20 777-9s by now. Boom! Oh! Back to the simulator for you, young woman or young man. Blimey O'Reilly. Like one of mine, innit? Yes, Andy, yes. Forgive me, folks, I am still quite, you know, yeah, travel drunk. They call it travel drunk, I don't know. Is this the privileged style jet? I think it is, you know. Operating for WestJet, folks. I guess it's wet lease. I'm guessing it's wet lease. Britannia look about it, hasn't it? Calvin Grant. Read a story, a post about Jal retiring last 2 777-300s. Yes, it's actually been on the cards for quite some time, hasn't it? Replacing them 787s and 350s. Aaron Thomas, bit of a slam. John G, Tony McCall. WestJet have a 787 out of service at the moment. Out of service or in maintenance, is that possibly? I don't know. Is it possibly linked? I don't know. What do WestJet operate engine-wise? Is it the Rolls-Royce power plant or is it the General Electric power plant? If it's the Rolls-Royce power plant, then there's a good chance that might be linked to the Rolls-Royce issues with the Trent 1000 and the high compressor blades, high pressure compressor blades that they are having to refit all of the Trent 1000 engines with. Tomb Cryer. Thank you. I don't know if that's right, you know. I mean, even 1 mile is excessive, man. That the length of I just, unless you went for a secret walk around bleeding Taipei that I didn't know about. Right. Yeah, but even 3 times around a shopping centre isn't. Afro arrow. You're just flapping your arms about, haven't you? You've been flapping your arms around. Oh, I know you've been standing in your room, haven't you? You're standing in your room flapping your arms about, pretending to walk. Oh, hello. Yam yam, yam yam, yam yam alert. Yeah, good looking livery, man. Bring her up this way, son. Up here. No. You big gala. Oh, all right then, mate. Yeah. Yeah, he is. He is bringing it up this way. Sorry, mate. It's coming to get me now. Sorry, mate. I just. God, blimey. Should have a flipping app for standing, mate. That's why I don't really rate it that much, purely because I'll be standing up here and about 4 hours into my stream, my watch will say, it's time to stand. It's like, mate, I've been standing for, whatever. She's a good looking jetliner, isn't she? Little Joey. Oh, Tony McCall. WestJet's Romeo Sierra is out of service after a leaking toilet damaged the electrics on May 22nd. Wow. Cool, I hope no one was sitting on it. Ah! Yam Yam, 7 years old. Aaron Thompson. Was she painted out of the factory? I think she was painted straight out of the factory, wasn't she? Or painted in the factory, or she was painted before her, when she was new, should I say. Come on, Jerry, spit it out, son. Oh, okay, that's a little bit Kate Bush, isn't it? WestJet's 787. It's grounded because of the toilet electrics leaked. Bloody Alfords, mate. Sort your orders out, son. I always find it amazing, you know, that people don't, I mean, unless of course there's just a general shortage. It can't be, because I've managed to get it on Amazon all right. Big old didgeridoo, mate. Whoa! Tell you what, that was a bit touch and go and all, wasn't it? Hey! Thank you, Afro Arrow. Lucy Bundy Pro. Adrian Luscombe, far from ideal to be dropping the kids. Oh, okay. Rab H. Dean in Australia, g'day. I love the way they've done that. Bled it into the tail as well, man. It's great. Very clever. Very clever indeed. What's that? This is the second Air Canada 333. It's landed whilst we were, well, just one before we were live. Oh, go on, mate, go on, get it down. Might have to open the old buckets up here, look. Go on. Confident on the brakes, you see. Quite an interesting meeting tomorrow, folks. Can't tell you anything about it. What are you telling us for then? Well, just because I want to. Because I can. But we do have a very interesting meeting tomorrow. But we can't tell you. Yeah, that was a bit of a floater, wasn't it? WestJet, you know, toilet, yeah, no, yeah, no. Andy too saying, I believe the original, the Aboriginal designs can be read if one understands the stories. Okay. Clive Clark, 3 years since he flew with Air Canada. Wow, how time flies. We met a robot in the elevator, though. I'm leaving now. Go on then. I'd like to have seen a robot doing the checking in, man. Check-in at the hotel. That would have been cool, man. That would have been cool. Fat Boy, H. Tapare, giving us the info, 787-9 from Denver, Colorado. Kelvin Grant. You got it, Kelvin. Martino. Absolutely, Martino. Well, you know, look at the size of that tail, man. And that's beyond that Dreamliner, mate. It's insane, isn't it? That's Martino. Simon Slocum. Oh, Eva Air was like, you know, about 40 people on it. Getting pushed by a mototop, Graham C. Is he actually flying? He's getting pushed by a mototop. Look at the big happy face of that 777. Mind you, there it looks a little bit angry there, doesn't it? Yeah, that design, the canopy design gives it a bit of a sort of like angry look now, doesn't it? Although I don't know, it's turning into a smile there, isn't he? Couldn't what? Yeah, there you go, mate. Yeah, there he is. Yeah, there. Graham C. Matthew Lawrence. Is the use of reverse thrusters at discretion of pilots to weigh up? I assume uses more fuel and engine wear, but can lead to shorter time taxi. Yes, you kind of answered your own question there, Matthew, but a good subject matter, you know, in terms of discussion. Yes, of course, airlines like to minimise engine wear, which is caused, obviously, by excessive use of reverse thrusters and also, you know, excessive power delivery, which is why it's good for these guys, because they can roll it all the way down to T5. But interestingly enough, the amount of power that's used for reverse thrust is a mere percentage of that used. Mind you, I think I might have been proved wrong with that one, with those guys in Taipei. Some of those reversers sounded like they were taking off. He's still got his speed brakes up. Look, his ground spoilers are still up. Look at that. Just hasn't done it yet, has he? Let's see. But yes, it is at the discretion. Depends on the length of the runway, etc., etc., and the conditions, of course. But these things are so, the brakes are so powerful on these jets that you know, you can stop them without reversers. A perfect example being Airbus originally designing the 380 with no reversers. That's an idle reverse that you see in there, where the reversers are activated, but he's still got his ground spoilers. Oh, what's that all about? What's going on there? What's that? Why is that doing that? Oh, mate, don't start all that. Don't start all that, son. Oh, mate, not now. Not while I'm. Don't start all this. Don't start all this again, man. Oh, you little. Oh, why are you doing that? Okay. Don't know what that was all about. It's not very nice operating in wet conditions like these, I have to say. It's not fun at all. So yes, Matthew Lawrence, good subject matter is the use of thrust reversers is indeed at pilot's discretion. Sometimes you might see them on the rollout deciding, okay, well, we're kind of not going to make that exit. The other thing, of course, to consider is that Airbus does have a brake to vacate option on their aeroplanes, which basically means that the aircraft will brake and stop automatically for a specific exit. I've never sort of like kind of seen it in operation. Well, we've obviously seen it in operation. Easy, bloody hell. But I can't say I've seen I can't. Spit it out, son. I haven't seen it on the flight deck of the Airbus. I've not sort of like I've seen any of the simulator pilots go about using brake to vacate. It might be something that's only available on certain Airbus aircraft. I don't know. Elisiano, when I operated from TP to Canada, we had to stop at Clark Air Force Base and change flight numbers. Nice execution. Just gonna quickly clean this lens. Aaron Thomas was on a TUI 787 and it was empty. RAB 40 people on a 787-10. You'd hardly see. We weren't on a 10 though in the end, were we? We were on a 9. We were supposed to go on a 10. But that was the. Were we on a 10 or we were on a 9, Julie? On our Taipei, Hong Kong, on our return flights. It was a 10, was it? Oh, okay. That's right. Yeah. Thank you, John G. Rab H. Railway plane enthusiast. Just watched the robot video. Looked like it didn't want to. It did not want to know me, man. Ian Morrison loving the Air Canada livery. John Francis Tapare, fat boy. Engine wear is not a real issue, but they only have so many miles. Like the frame, the airframe will have to be checked before. Yeah, I mean, yeah, of course. The just like he's saying there, the airframe and the engines operate under different schedules in terms of their maintenance. It was quite high. This guy needs to lose a bit of altitude, but here he goes. Now he goes. But yes, reverse thrusters isn't a major issue, but it did. No matter what, it will result in easy, mate. It will result in a certain amount of wear. You know, if anything, on the reverser systems themselves. You know, on the doors and on the whatever system it's using, whether it's the hinge door mechanism or the sliding panel style, those moving parts, all moving parts require maintenance, and they all have their own set schedules. Time on wing is basically what it's known as for engines, which is why Rolls-Royce are having those issues at the moment with the Trent 1000, based on the wear of one particular component is reducing the time on wing by quite a considerable amount. But like I say, believe it or not, the wear from activating the reverse thrusters is nothing compared to what goes through the engine in terms of for when they're taking off using takeoff power, because reverse thrusters is And also there is only one, really only one reverse thruster operation. It's either idle or on, as far as I'm aware. These towels are just not going to last very long at all. I think they've been delivered, mate. Something's been delivered anyway. Been delivered, is it? Bloody typical, isn't it? Yeah, that's more like it. A big one going out at 27 left. Just to remind you folks, and we're going to remind you periodically, that we have the Sim Expo show coming up from Boston, Rhode Island to be precise. This is relentless, this rain, man. Wow. I'm bone dry myself, apart from my wrists, but you know it's staying where it is for now. So yeah, we're going to be promoting our show out there. We're going to be doing a day filming at the Sim Expo at Rhode Island, and then we're going to do a day filming at Boston, as we should call it. Couple of locations there, although Jay Bond, I don't think so, but thank you for the offer. That's very kind of you. I'm all right at the moment, to be honest with you. Literally physically drinking or eating is probably not a good idea at the moment, just because I'm sort of stuck here. But thank you anyway, it's very kind of you to offer. Nice. Ellis saying UAE 1 joining the finals now. Thank you, Sir John G. James Watson. You're goddamn right, yeah, James. Tapray Jupiters. It's not July, it's this month, it's June. It's June. No, it's not June, July. I wish this weather would sod off now though. Just give me a break for 10 minutes or so, man, because Chris Clark. Yeah, but relentless, mate. This is fit. Chris Clark has gifted a channel membership. Thanks, Chris. Very kind of you, mate. Oh, easy, mate. Easy there. Yeah. We've got a bit of a break in the cloud there, look. Flight attendant. In weather like this, I much prefer the lamb shell reverses in action. Yes, Graham Mead. Bays, Water Street, good for 0422 operations at Boston. Nick Gray, yes indeed. Gary Boakes has gifted a channel membership. Thanks, mate. Weather app showing rain for another 1 hour. Kelvin Grant saying thank you for that. Ellis Chernoff showed up at a demolished hotel in Houston recently. Good for you. What's that all about then? Oh! Oh, okay. I got you, yeah. Sorry, Ellis, I caught the back end of that. So the Flight Sim Expo was originally planned for a specific hotel and they cancelled it or moved it somewhere because the hotel got demolished in Vegas. Oh, look at this big old lump. Yeah. Dave EGBK. Stand by for some epic water spray, folks. Well, I did ask the weather to give me a little bit of a break, didn't I? And there it is. Right on. Weather break on demand. I wonder what people think of looking up here and seeing my pink towel up here. I bought it from Taipei, man. Yeah, sure you did, mate. Yeah, I did, honestly, I did. I bought it from 7-Eleven, believe it or not. We haven't seen this for quite a while, have we? It's great. I can feel my feet squelching, but I'm not wet inside my socks because I've got those sealskin socks, which are fantastic. Got to say, folks, if you're ever getting yourself involved in any sort of like outdoor activity and you need some waterproof socks, and get sealskin socks. I'm only saying that because the bleeding work well. Liz Matthewman liking the Saudi jet. Susie Q, nice engine livery. Tapray, in from Jeddah, that jet, thank you. Showing off Saudi classic, yeah. The original from 1980s liver, isn't it? Blind, what's that? Oh, is that a Sikorsky, is that a Chinook? It is a Chinook, isn't it? A Waka Waka. I haven't seen them for a while operating up the Thames. They go up the Thames, don't they? Oh, blimey, look at that! I've seen one of them for a while. It's a bit of a mean truck, isn't it? This kind of thing's used for controlling nasty people, isn't it? Leslie Alexander is a brand new member. That's not Leslie. It's not, is it? Leslie Alexander is a brand new member. Welcome, Leslie. Lovely to see you. 5 plus 4 plus 2 plus 1 minus 8 divided by 6. Plus the VAT. Peter Rome. It's the riot squad, mate. Easy, son, easy. Oh! What happened there? He's mapping John Urquhart. Andy Bishop. J Bond, when I worked at Oldbury Power Station every week, the SAS do security exercises and drop onto site in Chinooks and sweep the site. Wow, I bet that was awesome to see, man. Oh, isn't it lovely now, eh? Ooh. Now look, nice old 777-200, but this one with the General Electric engine. So this should make a little bit of a booming startup, hopefully. I wonder if that's come via recommendation from the vicar, Chile. We are streaming here today. And it's showing up a lot of wallowing for 10 knot wind. Leslie Alexander, thank you all. Great to be with you. Lovely to have you here with us, Leslie. Jeremy! John Francis, picture and sound quality. Thank you very much indeed, John. It's not John from Kidlington in Oxfordshire, is it? Oh, why did you have to say that? Sounds like the rain has stopped. It's just started again. Well, I only asked for 5 minutes, didn't I? Yeah, maybe I'll ask for half an hour next time. Aaron Thomas. This is one of Americans' 777-200s with the Rolls-Royce engines. Scropey. Depends on the operator, really, Scropey. Scropey, thought all shades had to be up for takeoff and landing, but a Delta aircraft went by with about 50% drop. Yes, you'll find that with US operators. They're not as strict as the UK operators. I think it might be a European European, what do we call it? European ruling, maybe something like that, that shades have to be up. But in America, not so much, or American carriers, should I say. Nice. Yeah, but it's just started again. Oh, okay. Brian Henry, how do you tell the engine's so good, Jerry? One of these days it's gonna come to me. Brian, yes, it will come to you. It's just constantly looking and doing a bit of research here and there. If you, I mean, there are really, to be honest with you, a limited number of engines, but knowing what aircraft they are attached to, so to speak, and the different variants and types. There's a lot I don't know about engines, trust me, in terms of the General Electric. The GE90 has a number of different variations. The 110, which is, I believe, or the GE90-115, which is for the 777-300. The 110, which is on the freighters. And some of the variants of the 777 as well, of course. Things like the 350 is very simple because there is only one engine type. Oh, stop that. So we got Saving Pit Stop asking for a shout out to the kids at, okay, where's that? No, Highcliffe School, the Highcliffe School Homework Club. Big shout out to all you lot watching. Yeah, get on with your bleeding homework. Flipping heck. What are you doing? He's going to get fired now, isn't he? Engines on the narrow body jets, of course. Oh yeah, look at this for a floater. That's a CF. What is that? Oh. See, wow. Step on the brakes there, mate. Stuff. Oh, that's coming my way, that cloud. That is coming my way, that cloud, isn't it? Oh, whatever that is. Listen to that. Yes. Yeah, the LEAP engine is the replacement for the CFM 56 engine. Oh, there you go, mate. Yeah, the LEAP engine, leading edge aviation propulsion, I believe is the what LEAP stands for. Of course, the competitor is the Pratt & Whitney engine, the PW, the GTF. The geared turbo fan has a planetary gearbox attached to it, unlike the CFM engine, which has a traditional style gearbox mounted at the side of the engine, whereas the technology for the geared turbofan is highly advanced. And when they've sorted all those problems out, that they've got another engine manufacturer that's having problems with the high pressure compressor or high pressure turbine blades, which is the hot end of the engine, not the compressor end, but because obviously these things need to withstand a serious amount of heat. And of course, engine manufacturers have tried all different methods of manufacturing, including Rolls-Royce, who on the Rolls-Royce Trent 1000 engine tried the system of growing, believe it or not, almost 3D printing, but actually growing the high pressure high pressure turbine, the HPT blade, which failed, not completely, but was the cause for Rolls-Royce's major issues just before COVID. In fact, they kind of like lucked out a little bit with COVID. I think it's the only operation that was happy for COVID, because it gave them a break and allowed them to work on aircraft that were not flying at the time, because otherwise there were obviously operations where the aircraft would have been have to be taken out of service, much like they are nowadays at the moment with the ongoing Trent 1000 issues. And that big old wheelie from that A330-9 Delta Airlines, going all Airbus with their wide body fleet for the future anyway. That's the plan. Looking quite tatty, that, doesn't it, that engine. Matthew Morris is a brand new member. Welcome, Matthew. Funny enough, I woke up with an earworm this morning, which was what was that? What's his name? The fella from Johnny Morris, wasn't it? How did you wake up with that in your head? Honestly, can't even think of why. I'll just forget about it. Onkar Singh is random, has gifted 5 channel memberships. Thank you, Onkar. Penny Haskins, J Bond, Fat Boy, Lucy Bundy Rowe. Oh, easy there. Animal magic, that was it. -787-8. kind of like the A330-800. Not massively popular, that 787-8. I think they sold more of the 787-8 than the A330-8, in all fairness, but yeah, sometimes a specific type of aircraft, it's difficult sometimes for operators to find an area at which to operate them, if you see what I mean. Gareth Jones, good day to you, Gareth. Graham C, we just passed that TAP jet. Background. Last time we saw one of those, TPE. Well, we appreciate you, J Bond. A splendid, Mr. Bond. Thank you. Fully fledged, homegrown member. Thanks, mate. Andy G. Oh dear. What line next to you? Hello. bit like those eels in the sand. Like a eel in the sand, like a yeah, so right. Yeah, so did I. Well, they had little eyes and little heads and little makeup. Hello. Sorry. Royal Blue Rich. You're right, mate. That's what a lot of people say. We do go to a lot of places all around the world, but you cannot beat Heathrow. Mind you, you can in a funny sort of way. Yeah. It depends on what you're looking for, really, doesn't it? You know, in terms of positioning and where you can go and watch the planes. I mean, some of the places that we go to have amazing observation decks and places for locals, families, photographers, videographers, streamers, all that kind of stuff. Some airports well, we find that out in the east it is the case. I mean, it's definitely not the case with Dubai, is it? But Japan, most definitely Taipei. Out there in Australia as well. Understand that Auckland as well has an amazing viewing area as well. It's all about the local relationship between the airport and the locals. Really, that's what it's all about. Some care about the locals, others could not give a damn. To be honest, it's the bottom line for them. That's all that, because they've got shareholders and they're just interested in delivering a good bottom line to the shareholders. It's not about looking after the local community, which is crazy, really, isn't it? Because you just build up a good rapport if you and it doesn't take a lot, does it, to have a relationship with the local community. And when you've got kind of money that they've got to create something for the local community, just to minimise the backlash, really, because in these modern times, obviously, you know, air travel is well, aviation is one of those sectors which a lot of people do not understand how much the aviation sector is working towards massively reducing its emissions. And if you consider in the last, well, well, since the dawn of the jet age. If you remember it all the way back then, of course there's people out there who aren't old enough to remember it back then, but it was smelly and smoky and polluting, whereas now it's so much cleaner than it was back then. Different fuels, different additives, engines have been modified and massively advanced in terms of the materials that they use and the emissions and so on and so forth. But that's what airports need to educate the locals with, especially someone like Heathrow who's planning another runway. That's what their plan is. Whether it's going to happen in our lifetime, I don't know. But you know, in order to educate the locals, you know, put something together in terms of keeping them informed about what's going on as well, rather than just bringing in the bulldozers one day and you know, telling everyone they've got to get out. It's kind of what they did at Taipei as well, isn't it? What they've, you know, but I think they've. I don't know what the local historical you've got to rehouse people, and if you're going to take away their livelihoods and businesses and stuff like that, you've got to obviously restructure and anyway, Paul Skilling heading to ARD tomorrow to pick up his Landor 747 I ordered in April. Awesome. I got one of them. That's brilliant, man. Tapray, Nick Gray, Rab H, Avro Arrow. Feather Duster. Who's JD? Oh, yeah. I did talk about it, yeah, I did talk about it. Oh, easy, son, bit of oscillation there. Yeah, but it was then at Jerry. It was at Jerry, and then JD. It's like, who's that? JD Vance. Oh right, okay. Yeah. Thank you, Onkar. Squirrel. Great way to spend his lunch break at work. Ian Morrison. Liz McHumor. Well, my new poncho's good, I'll give it that. Vice Taco. Whoa, that was heavy, man. Would have felt that. Take care when opening the overheads, as things may have shifted during that recent landing. Matthew Morris. We have an ATR inbound apparently. Again, not sure why. That should have gone out this morning, shouldn't it? Was it delayed today, or what's going on? No, I didn't get his reg. I didn't get his reg. Yeah. Well, it is. Oh, okay. Hold on. Oh, where is it now? Is it? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I got you. Yeah. Can you see that? Can you see it? Anthony Teal. Good afternoon. Stuart, you just have to be lucky, really, to be honest with you. However, Stuart Pritchard, you can buy custom registration transfers or stickers. So it would obviously mean a little bit of skullduggery in terms of like covering over the old reg and putting the new one on, or maybe it's just a single digit, or it would be GB or whatever it might be, if it's BA or GE or whatever. Slow down, son. You mind stepping out of the aeroplane, please, sir? What seems to be the problem, officer? Any idea how fast you were going there, sir? Well, I was doing, 25 knots? Oh, no, sir. We had you clocked at 35 knots, sir. Well, I'm terribly sorry, officer, but I've got to keep going because, just hold on a minute there, sir. Look, is there anything else I can help you with, officer? Oh, no, just do my job, sir. Don't get upset with me. Don't start getting aggressive, sir. Look, I'm not getting aggressive. I just got to deliver the aircraft. And people are funny, aren't they? Oh, I can tell. I can sense a little bit of anger in your voice. So, look, for God's sake, I will be in a minute. Long run off for the ATR. Kevlar Kev. LEAP engine operators very happy with their aircraft, with their engines. No such issues like they've been having with the Pratt & Whitney GTF, but they reckon that's going to take, well, each engine, I believe, takes somewhere in the region believe it or not, of 300 and so days, nearly a year, to not to fix the problem, but for the engine to go through the waiting process, i.e. waiting in the line. You know, you can't just book it in and pick it up the next day. But yeah, your aircraft's going to be out of operation unless you've got a spare engine or spare engines, because I think it has affected all aircraft. Look at this old, oh no it's not, sorry. My eyes are old, my knees are bent, my nose is old and drizzled. Search them again, Centurions. Oh. Fat boy, the fins alone to build are the fins. The fins. Jules Harris. Okay, Lufty's still on the runway. Lufty's still on the runway. Just double check. He's clearing the runway now. Just cleared now. Oh, that was a little bit of a close call for this jet. Oh, blimey. I wonder what it looks like at Payne Field now, man. Imagine all the... because they barely had enough space to fit all those 777-9s out on the airfield when we were there. Best part of 2 years ago, Gilly? Or at least 18 months ago when we were at Payne Field. Looked like a wildebeest on the plains, didn't it? The all those 777-9s sitting there without any liveries on, all in their anti-oxide oxidation paint. Anti-oxidization, anti-oxide. Bloody hell! Hello, this is Jerry. Oh. Who's that then? That looked like a familiar phone number, that did. Matthew Smith, I don't think so. And not only that, but I saw something that I read yesterday on Aviation A to Z or whatever it was, saying that the 777-9 was the longest commercial jetliner in the world. Well, I don't know. I'm not doubting it, but until I'm told otherwise, as far as I'm aware, the A380 is still a fraction longer than the 777-9, 80 meters in length or thereabouts. Fat Boy solid flare it was, wasn't it? This looks like Bluebird. British Airways, well, they didn't do anything to advertise it or promote it or anything, did they? They just painted it and put it in service, that's it. Didn't say anything about it. Do an ad campaign. Put your money in the right place rather than in stupid cabin announcements with flipping highly overpaid actors. Stupid. Safety announcements that you get completely whatever. 747-8 longer than the 380. Okay, there's a few people saying 10 meters longer than the 380. Simon Lai 777-9 will be the longest. Well, I kept it on my phone because I wanted to make sure dimensions. There we go. Let's just have a look at this one, shall we? I don't doubt it. I was under the impression that the 777-9 was supposed to be the longest aircraft, unless they've put the wrong numbers in. Oh, here we go. Here comes the rain. I knew it wouldn't last long. Well, we've had a decent amount of dryness, haven't we? So, time to batten down the hatches again. Oh wow, look at that. What's that? Where'd you get that information from? Okay, 73 meters long. Okay. I must have been given some duff information a while back. Gets to that windscreen wipers back. Simon Lai 777-9, 76.73 meters in length. I thought the A380 was 79 point something meters long, but I'm probably wrong then. Aaron Thomas, Egypt Air next. Ellis Chernoff, A340-600 was stretched to 75.4 meters. Yeah, she was a long bird, man. Still is, still in operation, of course. Amy, good day to you. Oh, easy there, mate. Oh, oh! Well corrected. Beautifully done, man. I wonder at what stage people will start to clarify as the 777-9. I'm guessing she's beyond her prototypes phase now, isn't she? She's well into her certification stages now. So I think she's ready to be called the 777-9. Although a lot of people like to use the X, and I can understand it if it continues on that way. Gina Graham. So Taipei will be released after today's show, folks. So all members, I think most of our, based on the numbers that we've seen, I think most of our first class and super class members have already either watched all the live shows or watched the replays. But quite amazed by the numbers. It definitely shows that the system that we operate, the model that we operate it works, which we're really happy with. Tim Rorick, no, they haven't built any 777-8s yet, which is obviously, I think that they need to, the plan is to certify the 737-7 and 10 before they can complete everything on the 777-9. Of course, the thrust link issue was a major delaying point for the 777-9. I wasn't aware that back in 2013, was it 2013? No, it can't have been that. No, 2023 maybe. Right at the beginning, there was an issue with the 777, which they couldn't fathom out what it was, and it took them over a year or so to figure out what it was. Obviously bad enough for them to, yeah, little Jack Russell, mate. Jules Harris, fat boy indeed. They do have to certify, everything needs to be certified. In fact, Lufthansa, this is another example of delays with aircraft. 787, the new suite that's being added to the Lufthansa fleet has to be certified. You have to certify everything, and unfortunately, that's why Lufthansa have had so many delays with the delivery of their 777s. Apparently they've all been built, but the interiors, the cabins, haven't been fitted yet because of the delay in certification. Oh, she's floating it. Max Komisky. Good day to you, Max. I think it's either the business or the first class suites that are causing the delay in terms of their certifying. Night Rider, well, not really. Imagine that they probably will be using some kind of dehumidifier system inside the cabin of those Boeing jets that are sitting there. However, I would imagine that the interiors, the cabins, have not been fitted out on those 777-9s yet, because that's another thing that needs to be certified. So Emirates are saying late 26, early 27. They're not pinning their hopes massively on it, but you know, Emirates are being quite bullish about it. I don't know whether they're just sort of like, he's saying that he's obviously getting feedback on a regular basis about the aircraft's testing, well, not testing anymore, but certification. In the meantime, these guys continue to take orders and deliver aircraft. Also facing delays, Airbus. Let's be honest, they're not. But you know, Boeing are still taking orders and getting themselves back in the game again in terms of delivering wide-body jets. Amy got you on in the background while packing my life away as I fly next Wednesday. Blimey, Amy. What, you're packing out? Is she flying? Okay. Oh, okay. And they're doing a, yeah. Oh, okay. So, oh, right. Oh. Oh, okay, so Amy is newly wedded, congratulations Amy, and she's moving to the United States of America. That's why she's taking so long to pack. It's literally her livelihood. Yeah. Oh, we're going to try and get her flight going out, are we? Okay. And can I just say hello to the Sean the bookman. Suitcase full of books. I was like, blimey, that don't look very heavy. He said, well, try it then, and I tried it. Bloody hell, you got concrete blocks in there, mate. No, just lots of books. Simon Lai, 777 Classic, first order October 1990. First order October 1990, yes. First flight June 94, delivered first customer May 1995, yeah. Only a year to certify that jet. Of course, that's back in the day when certification procedures were probably, I mean, obviously still very strict, but certainly nowadays, aircraft manufacturers having a lot more pressure put on them in terms of, certainly for certifying. I mean, the 777-9 is actually, I mean, it is really a brand new aircraft, even though it resembles the 777. In all honesty, the aircraft is more or less a brand new one. It's got carbon wings on it, all new front end to it, a lot of 787 technology implemented into it. I believe a new empennage as well, bigger horizontal stabilizers, bigger flight surfaces, bigger tail plane. Nice shot. Quite a lot of, you know, and of course the engines, of course, they have to be certified along with the aircraft as well. I believe that General Electric have built, and not so much delivered, but built their first customer GE N9X engine, I believe. Excited, man, excited to, Chris Carey has gifted a channel membership. Thanks, Chris. And Mike7896 is a returning member. Welcome back, Mike7896. Don't forget, folks, you can get yourself the full Taipei streams will be available to watch after today's show for all members. Safer? That one, flipping heck. Yeah, all right then. You're all right, Geordie. Thank you anyway, Geordie Rossenberg. I'm all right, mate. The only reason I'm on a lower level is that my new platform, my new Streamline platform, is we've got the parts delivered, and I'm just waiting, literally now. Going to be putting that together. I might actually live stream me putting the new platform on next week, if you fancy tuning in and watching that. Ladies and gentlemen, Qatar. Simon Bennett. Al Alegris, that's it. The Lufty first class suites were the issue on 350-9s for Lufthansa. They don't roster 777 but have 8 777-9s on order. The suites are now certified to start service at the end of March. Oh, okay. Oh, it was the 350, that's right. I thought it was the 787. Simon Bennett, thanks for that. Somewhere that it was the that's banking term, that's what a shot. Matt Burgess. Christopher Davidson. Sorry to interrupt, God bless you. Did you catch the post about Air China I put up? You'll find it interesting. Oh wow, cool. Thank you, Christopher. Air China given a water cannon salute into Prestwick. Amy has gifted 5 channel memberships. Thanks, Amy. Just heard that apparently also the Chinese operators are due to place a massive order with Airbus. Mixture of narrow body and wide body jets. That order expected to be announced within a week or so. And also Vietjet, we just come from Taipei. Vietjet announcing an order for a whole bunch of A330-800s, I believe. Going to be starting long-haul operations, or at least that's the plan. So I've just literally Googled Lufthansa 787 delays Allegris, and it's come up with an answer. Multiple reports earlier this week tied delivery delays of Lufthansa's new 787 aircraft certification challenges with the new Allegris business class seats for that aircraft. So I knew I'd read it somewhere. Oh mate, get that front end down a bit sharpish. Bloody hell. Yeah. Okay, stand by for GE90 115D startup. Collins, manufactured by Collins. Collins confirms Allegris seat delays. 787s, indeed it is. In a statement issued to Pax Aero, a company spokesman shared, Collins continues to work closely with its OEM partners, customers and regulators in support of the ongoing certification and delivery process. I'll do it for you. Is he floating it? Thank you, Amy. Splitter 154 is a brand new member. Welcome, Splitter! People's Judea's front. People's front of Judea, isn't it? Splitter! Swiss 220, particularly handsome. She is a handsome jet. There's another one. If you missed that one, there's another one. Air France. Bit sunny up there, was it, mate? He's got his side shade. Yeah. Aaron Thomas, yes, Lufthansa 346s. They've got a little stay of execution, haven't they? Might even be longer based on delivery of aircraft. Tony McCall, the A346, just refuses to die. Yeah, it's a gas guzzler, isn't it? Those big Trent 500s on the A346. Beautiful aeroplane. It proportionately, it's great, isn't it? And if you remember the old DC-8 super stretched, I mean, personally, I like ones with the old Pratt & Whitney engines on, and not the. I think they were CF6s, wasn't it, on the re-engine DC-8s, but resembling very much the DC-8 re-engine variant is the 346. Interesting read today about British Airways. If you remember back in 2023, was it, where they had a big crackdown on cabin crew and flight crew, basically employees posting images of, well, actually, no, it was more to do with pilots, wasn't it, I think? Do you remember that? 2023, around about that time, when pilots were told not to post anything from the flight decks and videos and stuff like that, or anything about their flights. Well, BA have had another crackdown now, which is quite interesting. Lovely old 767-300 with United. Desperate to get rid of these aeroplanes, folks. They are, not us though. We love these aeroplanes. Yeah, cabin crew and flight crew being told not to post any pictures from their hotels or anything like that, for fear of people using AI to figure out where they're from, or street this, that and the other. So, and that includes people taking pictures on beaches and anything that basically involves them on duty, even when they're away, because when they're away, Heidi Heffington finally made it. Looks like we made it! Aidan Campbell absolutely loved Songshan. It was hot, man. It was hot. It was hotter than hot. 100% humidity on the last day as well, man. How crazy was that? Steaming hot, mate. Steaming hot. Fat boy, yes, it is to keep their staff safe. Indeed it is. But it's quite interesting, isn't it, that they've been told to delete all of their previous images and personal information, personal pictures that they've put out on social media. Especially even pictures taken from the hotel room, looking away from the hotel, because people can find out where they are based on street view and all that kind of stuff, can't they? Landmarks and things like that. Listen to this little old 767. Isn't she lovely, eh? Proper old school aeroplane. Lovely old sound from those Pratt & Whitney engines. Jules Harris has gifted a channel membership. Thank you, Jules. BBLLB. find out. BBLLB's inaugural flight. I wonder if there's possibilities. Is it going to be going out of Chicago? Yeah. If we can get out to Chicago for BBLLB's inaugural flight, unless of course he's on a, I don't know if he's going to do internal stuff initially, or mind you, are the Dreamliners on the interior, the interplanetary flights? BA. Yeah, I've just been talking about it, mate. Yeah, all of the BA staff, basically, well, cabin crew and flight crew, told to delete all past pictures from yeah, yes, everywhere. Basically, when they are on duty, away from anyway, read about it. Just Google it and you'll see it. Well, yeah, I mean, really, you've got to keep people safe, haven't you? Maybe a threat or a risk that's been that they know about, that we don't know about, if you know what I mean. Oh, hello, look at that big old rain cloud coming in my direction, mate. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Penny Haskins, Jules Harris, Duncan, good day to you. Nick Gray, Steph Bird, Paul Skilling, loved Taipei, didn't see a lot of it, but managed to see some of it. Good for you, mate. Glad you enjoyed it. Tapray, Jules Harris, Ian Morrison, Fat Boy, Railway Plane Enthusiast, Paul Whittle. That's pretty cool, that, Paul Whittle. Planetary gearboxes are also used in high-end kitchen aid stand mixers. Wow. Wasn't the rotary engine with Mazda, or as the Americans call it, Mazda? It's funny, isn't it? But isn't the Mazda, it's not M-U-Z-D-A, is it? It's M-A-Z-D-A. Mazda, not Mazda. Anyway, whatever. It's like Yamaha. It's a Yamaha, doesn't it? It's Yamaha. Y-A-H. Or Y-A-M, sorry. Neojet. Wasn't the yeah, the Mazda rotary engine had the planetary gearbox, I believe, as well. RX-7's put power in, seals go out. That's it, Simon Lai, the Mazda Wankel rotary engine. No jokes, please, thank you. Prone to tip. BA had a first officer kidnapped and tortured in Joburg last year. Bloody hell, that's why then, isn't it? Did you read that, Julie? Simon Bennett saying BA had a first officer kidnapped and tortured in Joburg last year. Why am I only reading that now? Why wasn't that on the nationals, man? That's insane. Really? CFM 56. Airbus, yes. Aluminium or aluminum? MA. It's a short A. A short A? Okay, okay, I'm not, whatever. I'm with you, mate. I'm not going to change the way that you guys speak. Or pronounce things. You probably think that we pronounce it wrong, so fair enough. Spelt the same way, but pronounced differently. Blimey, really? Yeah, of course they fly with Jobo. BA and Virgin, didn't they? Joburg's on the BA380 route, isn't it? I think 380. Chris Merson. Thank you, Chris. Blimey. Amy gets the weird pronunciations all the time from the hubby. Andy Ford. Thank you, railway plane enthusiast. Heathrow, wind 10 knots. Looks more than that. Oh, I don't know. Actually, you know, you might be right. It's socks looking a bit lively, isn't it? You right there, son? Yeah, all right. Oh, here we go, here we go, here it comes, look. Here it comes. Really? Yeah, but would that have been... Christopher Davidson, any plans for going abroad again this year? Christopher, you've got full stripes, mate. You should know, shouldn't you? We go overseas every month, mate. But yeah, this month it's Boston. Win 220.18, Tapare, thank you. Syncrete. Don't forget, we've got the Sim Show on, Sim Challenge on Friday, folks. You fancy a bit of a laugh and me trying my hand at flying aeroplanes once again. Not quite sure what I've got lined up. We've got a few ideas. I quite like the idea of the RNAV approach into Songshan. But if I do it, I have to do it sort of like really off the cuff. Because I really haven't got time to practice it. Well, I mean, I have, but I think it'd be more fun if I did it off the cuff, wouldn't it be? Stephen Rouse, I am going to Providence. Oh, okay. Yes, Stephen, I am going to Providence, and but we're obviously doing a stream from Boston as well. But yes, we are going to Providence, where we will be streaming from the Sim Expo live, and I will be on the blag. Let's see how many things I can blag. Got to be careful though, I might get tariffs slapped on me or something. Andy Alsop, welcome back Andy, he's a returning member. What's that long range firing up over there, Air India. Already. Jerry, do the RMP-23 approach into Split. Caught that arriving earlier on, folks. So 777 long range over there. On wet lease, I think, with WestJet, due to a 787 toilet leaking and I guess shorting electrical systems on the aircraft on one of their 787s. So that's quite interesting, isn't it? And of course, it's all it's very may have even got into the battery compartment, I don't know. Christopher Davison, what do you think Air China will carry out at Prestwick? I don't know, 777 maybe? A330? Quite blustery southwesterly right now, coming in hot. Joe Madden, BA380 from LAX, 10 minutes, thanks mate. Tony McCall, can you ever imagine trying to chase the fault on the 787 for WestJet? Well, they've already done that though, haven't they? I mean, if that's what you're talking about in terms of the reason for it failing was because of water from the toilet, from one of the toilets. So they've traced it to that. But I know what you're talking about in terms of the wiring loom or whatever. Twigster returned to Big Jet TV. Welcome, Twigster. Should you do have you got that queued up, Jenny, the Expo promo? Okay. Tell me when you're ready to run it. So let me just get this right, yeah? Let me get this right. I'll put it live on my phone and I can talk over it as I'm watching it and people will get that at the same time. No. Okay, all right. So I can't talk over it then. I can't talk over it. I'll just have to let it run. Introduce it and then let it run, yeah? Aviation Stapes has gifted a channel membership. Thank you, Aviation Stapes, and we got your message, mate. Well, Gilly read it out to me, and thank you so much. And we will obviously be in touch about that. Thank you so much, sir. for your kind words. Very much appreciated. Well, yes. Oh, okay. All right. Yes. Okay. A firm. Got it. Okay, so stand by. Let me cue that up my end then. Okay, let me just double check it here. There, 1 minute and 34, yeah? Okay. Oh. No, it won't. It'll be fine. That'll be fine, yeah. Okay, folks, so we're going to try and run this promo for the show this month in Rhode Island. Remember all the problems that these guys had with Airbus? Got into a right old squabble, didn't they? Easy, nice one. Yes. Laid it flat, 6 on the floor. Nice. Okay, GP, you ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so there it is, folks. The expo, which we're going to be going to, as you can see there. We're not going to be doing all that hallway stuff, but this is the stuff we're into, going through all the exhibits, the exhibitors, the manufacturers. We'll be talking to a few people, but it's all about looking at what we can get and what we can see, what's available to all of you simmers out there, from a very basic level right up to the highly professional stuff. Whether you just want to be operating it from a keyboard, or whether you want to go really all out like that guy there. I'm going to try and blag one of those. Not his moustache, but one of those flight deck things. That would be pretty cool, wouldn't it? Oh blimey, this runs for quite a long time, doesn't it, Jilly? Oh, okay. Well, that doesn't work then. Okay, well then I've got the wrong video. Yeah. But I was talking over the wrong video. I got 1 minute and 34 for mine. Nice. I love it when you see those patches of water being blown dry by the engines, man. Pretty cool. Yeah, like I said, you remember that big old argument that they had with Qatar? Both of them standing off, weren't they? In the end, I think it was actually Airbus that backed off and just said, look, you know, we'll get it done, okay? We'll pay for it, we'll get it done. Because they actually also, did they think that they've got an ad, Chile? No, folks. Oh, people don't listen, do they? Wow, man. Come on. Have we got earbuds, ear cleaners in the store, Jilly? No, I'm only joking, folks. I'm only joking. I appreciate that you're in and out, blah, blah, blah. Talking on the phone, maybe. But yes, we are doing a show from Boston as well. We're going to be doing a whole day there before we fly back. So we couldn't fly all the way to Rhode Island and then not do a show from Boston. So we're going to do that with you guys. And yeah, we got a sim challenge on Friday, tomorrow. the double-backed ops car. I've been quite fortunate. Tony McCall Qatar Airbus thing was going mad, then it just stopped, yeah. Because Airbus even went to the extent, didn't they, of cancelling all of Qatar's narrow body orders as well. Whether that's been, I know it was reinstated, but whether that was, it was only a paintwork job as well, wasn't it, man? I mean, in the grand scheme of things, you would have thought that Airbus would just, you know, say, yeah, you know what, you're a customer, the aircrafts are still under warranty, aren't they, really? You start getting paint failure and bits like that happening. You've got to honour it, haven't you? Especially with all the money that they've been they've paid into that scheme. Thank you, Avro. John G likes seeing the ships at Boston Harbour. Boston Harbour. Tony McCall. Tony McCall, Qatar have cancelled the 737-10 order. Yes. Yeah, but was that in there? Was that as a result of that? Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, no, you're right, Tony. That's exactly it, because they placed a big order with Boeing, didn't they, for the 737? And when that 320 order was reinstated, they cancelled the 737 order. Well, we must have been quite fortunate, because our trips through Boston and through the tunnel and so on and so forth were actually quite all right. Carmen 2020, yes, Airbus certainly did have too much to lose. When I passed through Doha, all of their 350s were lined up at the end of the runway. Wow! That's crazy, isn't it? An operator can afford to well, I guess they weren't. They felt that it was a safety issue, wasn't it? Really? Look at the wing on that thing, man. Steph Bird has gifted 10 channel memberships. Wow. Thank you, Steph Bird. Thank you, everybody, for your generosity and kindness. Oh, have we got to get one, have we? Oh, what? Oh. And who was on the email correspondence addressee, or was it? Oh, okay. And we haven't had any reply from it. Oh. Well, I mean, yeah, but I obviously haven't, have I? I would have seen it. And No, I check that every day, mate. I check it every day. Yeah. Thank you, Steph. Lovely old 764 going out. I think that might have been the one we caught coming in a little while. Look at that lovely old United 763 in the old livery. How cool is that? Little bit tight, mate. Little bit too tight, that one. Oh. Wow, listen to that old thing, man. Oh, strong smell of Dunlop, man. From that 787. Come on, mate, stop doing that, will ya? Ciao very much. Dave EGBK. Yes. Well, good point that. Because a fire flare is nothing like it. Flare, I guess they just called it a flare. Good question though. Why do they call it a flare? Ryan Crossland confirming BA380 from Los Angeles. Mark Morgan, pilot's weather. More flair than the 70s. Sometimes a terminology used. Bit of an adjustment there, man. Wow. Oh, easy, son, easy. Sync rate, sync rate. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, retard, retard, decel, hit them brakes, no worry about brake power there, man, I'm telling you, on that big old lump. Yeah, it's coming right at me, man. It's coming right at me. I'm going to get done again. Here we go. Hey. All my tissues are wet. To get some new ones out. Oh, there it is. Yep. Here we go. Batten down the hatches. Scropey can't shop on his iPad. And a lot of, again, lots of good feedback from people using the shop as well. Lots of variety. We will continue to add stuff as well, folks. Add stuff and you know, refine stuff. Morgan, now what does round out mean? I think it's to decelerate the descent rate, if you know what I mean. I think that's Jono, 15 minutes from Heathrow and it's dry where he is. Not for much longer, Jono. Thank you, Alex Hilton. Thank you, everybody. Yes, indeed. course, one must remember that as soon as this thing lands, it's no longer an aeroplane, it's a vehicle. So it's all about, wow, all that inertia being slowed down. But these brakes on these things, we've discussed it so many times before, the brakes on these aeroplanes, even the narrow body ones, extremely powerful. Not from just the components that they use, the materials that they use, carbon discs, all kinds of crazy materials, and wow, that's heavy. That rain is coming in heavy. But one must remember that that 380, for example, the reason why they originally presented the design to the potential buyers, to their clients, with no engine reversers, because it could and it can stop using its brakes only. Incredible amount of brake power when you consider that each wheel has on average between 4 and 6 discs in the brake unit itself. So that's each wheel, each side in the main set. So when you add it all up, it's the braking power of like 50 Ferraris or something stupid like that. Yeah, never come to England without wet gear. That would be my advice. Xiong Hyung Lee, good afternoon to you. Guessing that Singapore 380 is just on remote between... no, I don't know, Xiong Hyung Lee. I don't think so. Like I said earlier, it was quite interesting to see the Singapore Slingers parked up on remote. Very rare to see that. Obviously she should have gone out around about 11 o'clock this morning. Oh, did you? Oh, okay. What? Oh, oh, easy mate, easy. Got a bit of right, there we go. Arrived at 5:50 this morning, was due to go out at 11:15 this morning, so she's gone tech. Wow. Wow, that rain is heavy, man. Oh, and we've got a thrust front with it as well. Oh, blooming heck, here we go, look. Yeah. Oh. Dean Thompson has gifted 5 channel memberships. Thanks, Dean. That's very kind of you, mate. Keeping the camera. Oh, look, it sold Roderick the rudder. Look. Oh my god, flipping heck, that's a proper thrust front, that is. Fair play, man. Steve Pete landed at Heathrow from Doha a few weeks ago on the 380 and the brakes were so powerful. Stevie P saying there. Someone gifted another channel membership. I'll get to that in a second. Stand by. We've got Dean Thompson on 5 channel memberships. Thank you, Dean. Steph Bird with 10 channel memberships. Thank you. And Sean Pascal has gifted a channel membership. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, everybody. You are very generous and very kind to be able to do that. Just a little bit of water on the runway to whet your appetite. Rob Walker. Oh, it would be nice to have the warm rain. Hey! He's all right. I was a bit worried. GP. Oh, we were worried about you, mate. He's all right. Well, you know, his mate has been going to and fro all day long. I was like, is he all right? Is he okay? Yeah, he's all right. Good old boy. I know, man. What a way to get a reaction, eh? You ain't got any clue, have you, Pinky, that you're so famous, mate? You got no idea. 3,400 people watching you right now. And there is a Pinky shirt available in the store, ladies and gentlemen. Been through what, two variations, two modifications, I believe, since the initial yeah. Pinky shirt, Pinky hoodie. Fridge magnets are very popular, gotta say, and the mug as well. I must get a mug. Barbara Seafoam. Okay, well, CZQ meet and greet with Pinky. Thing is, he must have snuck over when I wasn't watching clearly, because he goes left to right and then comes back, doesn't he? So he's obviously when I've been not looking, he's come out from the left, hasn't he? He did naughty, Pinky. Jono, forgot to buy a hoodie off the store and I'm going away on Monday. Would have been perfect to wear abroad. Well, yeah, there you go. Never mind, mate. I see other things to do, people to see, things to do and stuff. Rob Walker, Emirates 380, about to join the back of the stack. Currently over the O2. What's this? What's this? Oh, the random coffee delivery. Paul Skilling's got his Pinky shirt and magnet and stickers coming today. Blimey, he's got the full set nearly. Fair play. I've got to get a Pinky sticker for the van, haven't I? Does look odd, doesn't it? Got one out of spares. Hello, spares. Oh, hello, John. Is that John? Yeah, it's me, yeah. Who's that? Oh, it's Phil from over at engineering. Oh, hello, Phil. How are you? Yeah, not bad. Hey, listen, mate. Have you got a rudder for a 320? Yeah, hold on a minute. Just let me have a look. We got a run for 320. What year? Hold on a minute. It fell. Yes, mate. What year is it? I'll have to call you back, mate. All right then. We'll be here. Cheers, Ed. Hyung Lee, what's the reverse reaction? No competition here, they can't do it as well as me. No, you did lay it on thick, fella. It has to be said. It's funny that that runway seems to. I don't know if that runway has a runoff on it. You know, like this one's oval. It's got an oval shape to it, so it has runoff either side. But the one in Taipei didn't seem to have it. Come on, son. Guys, making a right old mess of the underside of that thing, look. Nice. G6ZNW has gifted 5 channel memberships. Thank you, G6. Pico 7. Lucy Supertato Bandiro has gifted a channel membership. Thank you, Lucy. Some beautiful butter landing, John G. Pinky lives large. Okay, bit random. The size of the tail on that thing, man. And that's a 350 parked up next to her. Right next to her as well, man. Yes, right next to her. Bubba von Braun. You what? Camber tap oh yeah, yeah, it's cambered either side, isn't it? So but I don't think that one in I don't think that runway in Taipei is cambered. I think it's I reckon it's pretty flat. Obviously the reason why you have a camber on the runway is to increase the water runoff, so that you reduce the amount of pooling. In fact, you can see the. I mean, I know it is literally on the burns there, but you can almost see there the runoff on the runway there. I don't know if you can actually see that, but there is a high point in the middle. But anyway, whatever. Alex Collins, yes, Concorde is back in her usual spot, and yes, those bloody yellow steps are still there. I don't know. Wow, listen to the growl of those Trents, man. listen to that. Oh, that's got to be a 350, isn't it? Or a triple. Oh yeah, it's a 350. Bloody hell. No, they're going out, mate. Listen to that, man. Yeah, Hyung Lee, listen to that. You heard that 330, but listen to that 350 any second now. Whoa, easy, mate, easy. Yeah. Pico 7. I don't remember that, mate. Somebody just asking about the what was the red tail behind the Air Canadas. Well, there is your answer, my friend. Air India's new livery. What's going on here? All right, John. Yeah, just wondering, did you drop anything? No? All right, anything else? He's talking to him. I can't hear you, mate. Andy Gee. Sounds like the start of a Hawkwind concert. Brilliant, man. Carmen 2020, when the 350 fly over us into Heathrow, they are very distinctive and pretty loud. Into Heathrow. Wow. Still slight southwesterly winds, probably around about 11 knots at the moment, something like that. Heidi Heffington has just made an order for Big Jet TV merchandise. Awesome. Well, getting great feedback from it. I basically destroyed my t-shirt with my own sweat. Tie-dyed it. I tie-dyed my own t-shirt. Looks pretty cool, actually. Laura saying that she saw an article about Jet Airways. Ah, what? Jet as in the Indian operation, coming back with a 380. Oh, she says one of the worst flights she ever had. We used to love seeing the old Jet 777s coming in, didn't we? Back in the olden days, you know, back in them days. Lord Jason Matt is another screaming. I'm going to guess 777. I'm going to guess this is a triple. A bleeding 320. Absolutely fantastic. Didn't get it till 2017. Read all about it. John G, that's happened on numerous occasions. Rob Walker, 350's favourite aircraft. Wind 12 knots, 210. 210 degrees, that is. Looks like Cathay. Or is it Egypt? Or is it not even? That's Kuwait, of course. Aziz! Stepbird. Yes. He's got all defensive, hasn't he, old Mr. Asquith? He's only a youngster, isn't he? Perfectionist, put it that way. Wow! We're blowing out the sides, man. I would have not flown. Oh, I just wouldn't have done it. Stayed it like some flipping school project. Anyway, whatever. Lucy Bundy Road. Thank you, Lucy. Off to pick the kids up. Thank you for your gifting as well, Lucy. Really appreciate it. And for your continued support as well, everybody who supports us here on Big Jet TV. It is a very wonderful thing that we have together as a community. Yes. Jim Lee, yeah. Although, you know, there are a lot of youngsters who've succeeded in the past, but just had the know-how and all that kind of thing. Yeah, I don't think he's put it this way. Yeah, he's not got the best track record, has he, as far as you know, businesses. You know what I'm talking about? No, what I'm talking about. Liz Matthewman, Memphis t-shirt. Yeah, go and have a look at the Memphis t-shirt, folks. You will laugh. I guarantee it. If you don't laugh, then you need to go and see a doctor. Stay on my barnet, man. Although it was a wig. It was a wig, wasn't it? Yeah, it was a syrup, yeah. Vince Charlie 10. Good afternoon to you, Michael K. Nice and cool for you today. Yes, it is, Michael. Bleeding freezing on my hands, I tell you that. God bless you. Steph Bird, in 3 weeks' time, she will be boarding BA flight 213. Nice clutch of Canadian tails there, isn't it? Couple of triples and a 787 and a partridge in a tree. You can pin it, can't you? Leave the Memphis t-shirt. Oh, have you? Singapore. Who knows what the problem is there? That's crazy, the little 320 making all that noise, isn't it? Brilliant, man. I love it when I get caught out like that. I've been on that 320 Neo TTNB, Sean Kinley. Rob Walker, the Memphis shows were great. Well, we only had one. Oh yeah, we had did have. I got ill, didn't I? I got ill at Memphis because I wasn't expecting it to be so cold. It was quite cold, wasn't it? It was blowing a bit of a hoolie, and we went down to Elvis's pad. another. I did. No, I wasn't well in Memphis, man. Do you remember I was standing up on the bank and I was like, mate, I need to get some kind of top, because I only took a t-shirt with me. I thought it was going to be boiling hot, and it was actually quite chilly. Yeah. Not ill, but you know. What you mean at Payne Field? Yeah, Payne Field was horrendous, mate. I'm sure that's something, I don't know, I either picked it up from the air conditioning or I had it before I got there. Yeah. MJ A350 tuning in after, retinal detachment surgery on my left eye. Wow, viewing with one eye. Well, mate, MJH, I wish you a rapid recovery, and hopefully you'll be all eyed up in a short time. Retinal surgery. Ooh. Liz Matthewman, Memphis was her favourite. We did have some funny looks from the pilots, didn't we, on those FedEx jets? Susie Q. Elvis Quiff at the Sim Challenge. When was that? I haven't worn an Elvis Quiff. It was just because my hair was all messed up on that day or something, I don't know. Lee saying, we'll wave at you as I leave the runway. What's that then, Lee? What are you doing? Oh, I like Elvis though, Chilly. I do like Elvis. I'm not a fan, no. No. Way! VAR, Chilly, VAR. Wow, let's run that one through VAR, I think. Let Seung Hyun Lee talk us through it and all, flipping it. Looked like he was going to drill it and then pulled it and then floated it and then landed it, if you know what I mean. Tell me when you're running it, GP. Stand by. Okay, run VT. Let's see what a few people say. I'm waiting for the quotes to get the comments to come through. Too many pitch changes, Tim Odell. Yes, it was, wasn't it? Wow! I like that. Too many. That 777 had a bad day, Richie Smith. This is the ex-Star Wars livery, LATAM, Paul Skilling saying. Because he wanted to go TIE fighting, didn't he? Funny, Steph Bird. Pilot-induced float, PIF. Yeah, that was kind of crazy. So like, it looked like he was going to nail it and then managed to pull it out. But as in doing so, sort of like extended the float, if you know what I mean. Oh, someone seen Pinky? What happened there? Did we see Pinky? Did I miss it? Rohit went to Graceland in January. Huge disappointment. Cheapest tour was 2 planes owned by Elvis and some of his limos. Well, I didn't even go on the tour, and you can stand outside and look at the planes. Don't have to go on them, do you? But that's a shame. It's a shame that you didn't rate it. My apologies. What am I excuse? Kieran the pilot. The float was fine. Yeah. John Francis. That was what I call a delayed landing. Okay. Yeah. Okay, Gary. It's some kind of childhood I mean oh, went from left to right. VAR on Pinky. Okay, went from left to right. Well, he'll definitely be coming back then. See, I do miss him from time to time. Royal Jordanian. He's been on Elvis's aeroplane, and the aeroplane that he had 2, didn't he? One of which was a Convair 880, I think. Crazy how small that thing is, man. How small the engines are as well. 4-engine jet. God for that. What is your favorite color? Blue. Aidan Campbell. Yes, we will get the runway switch today. Get it all the time, every time they're on 27s. Aidan. You should know that by now. You've got a 3-year badge, God bless you. Susie, you missed Pinky. Paul Skilling has gifted a channel membership. Susie Q liking the Jordanian livery. What's this? Will beat Steph by a couple of, what's that? Oh, is she going on the same day then? Oh, mate. Big old power up then, man. Big power up. Missed that. I looked left and I just saw plumes of smoke coming out the back of these engines, which that's auto. Oh, that was a steep flare, man. Get it? Did you get it? Wow. Let's run VAR on that. Chili's just loading it up. Load up, load up, load up with rubber bullets. Go for it, run VT. Springing guy tuning in from Hong Kong. Good day, Springing guy. One of our. Tell you what. Nice. Richie Smith, ex-fighter pilot, lost himself for a moment. Yeah, it's one of those one-step bird. It did look better in real time, didn't it? Because it's just more, it's faster in it, so it's more exaggerated. Yeah, that was a shame that literally as I looked left, that 350 was going through a massive power up stage right now. Can I get this off without having to take my hat off? I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. I don't think so. If I try starting it, oh, okay. Wait a minute. Oh. Oh, you're joking, mate. I'll take the whole bleeding jacket off. You flipping idiot. Oh. Now I'm going to have to put it back on again. Oh. Oh. Who's that idiot on the truck, Daddy? Going all crazy with his jacket. Flipping heck. It's on. I've got it. I've done it. Oh. Stupid boy. Oh. Right, I am doing this based on the hope that I don't get any more rain for the next 17 minutes. Okay, there we go. Right, sorry about that. Rob Walker, Turkish A350-9, 2 out. Yeah, it's a shame we haven't heard anything from Noor, have we? But you never know. It may happen. Big Jet TV straight jacket, yes. Could you hear me struggling? Did he? Oh, really? It was a bit tight. I went to take my poncho off, but I accidentally grabbed my jacket as well, so my jacket came off and I was halfway through it before I realised it, so I had like half my jacket and I had the mic attached to the jacket underneath as well, so hence the panic. Don't panic! Wardrobe malfunction. Yeah, my boobie fell out. Shed effect, Rabage. Orders! Aidan Campbell for newbies, 3 p.m. switch over because of the Cranford Agreement. Well, yes, if you trace it all the way back, yes, it was never signed, was it, by anyone? Oh, easy, easy. Yeah, there you go, you see. Bit of oscillation going on there. Oh, look at that. Oh, 777. No, 350. 350. No, 777. Oh, I should have stayed 777. Now, there's a possibility that this triple might turn and face us for startup. No guarantees, because we've still got 15 minutes left. However, depending on this guy's departure schedule, they might push him to face us. No, they won't. I think that's... Oh, I don't know though. No, yeah. I think that's coming straight towards us. Here we go. Yes, indeed it is. No, he's not. Okay. Well, they will start doing that. Might still hear her start up. Got some great G90 startups in Taipei, man. Oh, it's an absolute in fact, the first day on the recce day. Go on, son, get it down. There we go. Oh, someone's speeding. Stop that. Yeah, the first day, was it the recce day that we had that United 777 startup? Unbelievable, Jeff. Blowing a bit of a hoolie now, folks. 15 knot crosswinds now. Wow. Vina. Good day to you, Vina. KC rallying planes. Oh, it does. It does. Well, not the 777, but the 777. The GE90 engine has a distinctive startup. They're having a bit of a problem with the flare today, haven't they? Some of these guys and girls. Hey! Ah, we need it. Got another 15 minutes of that. That's good. Yeah, nice. I don't think that was SOP, was it? What's that? Oh, I've taken a bit of a risk with taking that poncho off, and I think I might have made the wrong decision, because I think I'm going to get hit again. Oh well, let's see how good the, oh hello. Hello, what's going on here then? Well, remember at the beginning of the show, Julie, I was preoccupied with the fact that I was getting smashed with rain and water and all that kind of stuff, so I wasn't really listening. So thank you for Roger for telling us that. We've never seen that before. It's a 767-400, man. Private Bahrainian jet. How about that? Wow. What a catch. And yeah, Michael, proper old school pinstripe livery as well. Isn't she a beauty? Yes, now I remember. No, yeah, no, I remember you saying something was due in at 3 o'clock, but I didn't remember it being that. Yes, 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 yes. Beautiful, man. Thank you, sir, or madam, or whomever you are, for bringing that aircraft in here. He looked a bit unfamiliar, didn't he, with the old conditions, didn't he? Hey! Is that a thumbnail worthy GP? Ryan Crossland, Bahrain Royal Flight B764. Look at the rake on that thing, man. Yeah. I really did the wrong thing there. That BA 777 is going out. That's going to be one of the first to line up for 2 7 right departures. Pico 7 not on flight radar 24. Yeah, you generally find it might be on ADSB. Is that possible, Julie? Alpha 9 Charlie dash Hotel Mike Hotel. Thank you, Mint Spies. Mint Spies. Yeah. Andy Key, I don't know. Is it the King of Bahrain? I'm guessing it is, isn't it? Or maybe just the delegation, I don't know. Wow. Okay, so on ADSB as a military operation. Okay, interesting. Yeah, here come the cavalry. Stig Aviation, think I saw some of my lovely American 777s in the background. Yes, well, you would have done, my friend. There's one of them down there, mate. I'll give you a reg if you like. See if that's Stig Aviation, folks. Very famous guy from YouTube at LAX. Does a lot of stuff on YouTube. All about the. I learn a lot of stuff from him as well. There's one for you, mate. Of course, he works on all types as well. The Airbus and the Airbus and the Boeing jets. Loves his engineering. Knows his stuff as well, mate. Oh, is it the Derby weekend? So yeah, he's got a horse running in it probably. And they're off. 15 furlongs to go. It's Stig Aviation in the lead with 5 furlongs to go. Oh, easy, mate, easy. Oh, we've got to fall up, we've got to fall up. Crazy bloke, what was his name? The fellow with all the stuff hanging off of him? John something or other. John McCurrick, that's it, yeah. That's good to have him in the house, isn't it? Thank you, mate. Oh, nice. Here we go, look. Caught that coming in earlier, folks, if you remember the Saudia new livery jet, looking very splendid. Down to the last few before we get a few departures. We'll grab a few departures for you, folks. Just before we go, can't just sort of like cut cut it off at the seams, can we? We've got to give you a little bit of. Oh, listen to that. Oh, triple. It's got to be a triple, isn't it? Yeah. It's a 200 as well, mate. I think that might have been Rolls-Royce powered. So Stig, because he works on the American triples, both the 300 has obviously got the GE90 engine on it, 115s I think, but they're all of American's 777-200 fleet have the Rolls-Royce power plant. So he's skilled on both of them, man. He really knows his stuff. It's definitely worth tuning in and having a listen to his stuff. You will learn a lot of things there, I tell you. I've learned a lot of stuff from his and quoted stuff that I've learned from there as well, which is really cool. Actually, one video that I saw the other day was where he showed the ram air turbine that was stowed in the stowed position. Crazy, man. It's a big old unit as well. It looks really flimsy when we see it being deployed during testing. Oh, here's one of yours now, mate. And it's a 200, look. He's probably worked on this, mate. It's funny, isn't it? Easy. Now line it up. There we go. Good lad. Well recovered, man. Decent wheelie from him as well. Steph Berg gifting another 5 channel memberships. Thanks, Steph. That's very kind of you. Stig Aviation, that's correct. The 200 have the Rolls-Royce Trent 800 power plant. Yes, the 800, which is an old engine, really, when you consider the number of fan blades that you see in these older generation engines from the Trent family. Lots of blades when you consider that the GE9X, I think, only has 16 blades in a big engine like that. I mean, they're like flipping sails, for crying out loud, aren't they? So 257, here we go. BA Jet lining up for departure. He sent that one yesterday. Brilliant, mate. That's my girl, Stigo. Great, mate. Fantastic to have you on board. Must feel nice sending something out and seeing it land. How brilliant is that, man? Of course, don't forget they have the Dreamliner as well, which must be quite an interesting one to work on, because it's got so many electrical systems, hasn't it? The Dreamliner. Electric braking, as you know, when you look down an aircraft's main undercarriage, you see a lot of cables and hydraulic lines, and well, hydraulic lines in general. As you can see, they're routed down to the braking system. The Dreamliner got nothing there at all. Because it's all electrical. Look at this sexy looking thing, man. Proper hardcore 777, man. And listen to that. There's another American 777-2. Those Trent 8s, they have an oscillation like a hum. I don't know if Stig's able to tell us exactly what that's related to, because I don't know. I just put it down as some kind of fan oscillation. Whether it's something to do with a combustor, I'm not sure. But electric air conditioning as well. Yes, on the 787. Crazy amount of. Where are the batteries? John Francis still watching HTC. You can hear that hot oscillation from here, man. Okay, nice thick conditions, wet conditions, perfect for these engines. They love conditions like these, man. Watch the little atmospheric conditions inside the engine intakes. Clouding. Watch this. Oh, okay, Stig Aviation has a unique sound due to its triple spool design. Yes. Interesting. Is that the hum, or is it? Oh, are you talking about the spool? Here we go. Spool. Oh yeah. Yeah! Now I'll tell you what, that's the GE90. Wow, I think that's a 10, 90-10 possibly. Wow, he's hammering it, man. It's a long roll, but listen to this Trent 800. This is going to be loud, man. Screamer. Tell you what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull this back a little bit further so that we can get a full look at her engines, man. Yeah, that United 777 that went back to gate yesterday in Taipei, well not yesterday but the day before or whenever it was. Crazy amount of awesomeness with the Wizard. Put on a proper Wizard show. Vibrating the hell out of the cars down here, man. Another triple, this time at a 300. With those big G90s on them, man. This is where those thrust links are really put to the test. Wow! Go on, man. Proper send. Look at the speed he's going, mate. Wow. Wow, what's that? 150, 160 knot rotate? Probably not. Probably only 150 or something like that. But crazy, man. Thing was tanking it. Rainbow Love is a returning member. Welcome back, Rainbow Love. Good looking jetliner there. Clive Clark flew on Air Canada 777, really stunning aircraft. Aaron Thomas GE90, but RB211 is, yeah, we can't forget the RB211, can we? I don't know if Stig's been around, because obviously American Airlines did operate the 757 and 767, but I don't know if they were RB211 powered. 757s may have been, I don't know. a big old lump coming out. That's going to be the closeout, folks. I was actually quite surprised if Stig's still there. I don't know if he's aware of the salary, the remittance, easy for you to say, remuneration, isn't it? Packages for American airline technicians, engineers out here at Heathrow. He's a six-figure in it or something like that. Isn't it like 130,000 quid a year or something? Something crazy like that. And yet they haven't even got a bleeding, I mean, you hardly ever see American Airlines jets at maintenance here. I have seen one a couple of times up at B8, because obviously they're part of the One World Alliance group. Barbara Siegel. Yeah, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. The Irishman. Where is the Irishman? Wow. Yeah. Go on. Okay, another 222. Another Rolls-Royce powered jet. Interestingly enough, these well, I'll be honest with you, Steph. If I hadn't have done a show today, I'd have been asleep on my couch right now. I guarantee it. Anyway, I wanted to do a show because you guys expect it. Yeah, man. Not as gnarly, man. That was a D-rated departure, wasn't it? That wasn't full flex, was it? Really? I think flex is only the terminology for the Airbus. One of the detents on the throttle box. Yeah, man, nice. It's the A330-900 with Virgin Atlantic. This is it. Oh, yeah. Go on. That's a great looking jetliner, isn't it? What a fantastic strategy that Saudi Arabian Airlines have put together, bringing their old livery back from the dead. I mean, blimey, I've got a 747-200 model at home with that livery on it, all tatty and worn out, a bit like me. Walker found the Virgin Atlantic 350-1000 premium seats very comfortable. Yes, we found that as well, and they're much the same as the 330 actually, to be honest. Very similar. Come on, big lad, let's have you. Saudi racing green, like that. Oh, someone's angry. Nice. V1, rotate. And that thing's going to disappear in no time at all, man. No more than 200 feet and she's going to disappear. She's gone. Yeah, man. Awesome. Little 220 up next. This is a little thing that's got a lot of power, man, this thing. Got the Pratt & Whitney engine bolted to it. PW1300G, I think, possibly. Well, I wouldn't give the crew any food, Nick. Is that? Oh, okay. Well, maybe the. I don't know. Because it's a bit like their safety program, isn't it? They're not allowed to take food. Don't feed the crew. I might accept them, but oh, you never know, do you? Rotate anytime you like, mate. Surely you'd give them the chocolates at the end of the flight, wouldn't you? What if it's a crap flight? Keep them for yourself. Okay, Nick Gray, the US airline crews like it. Oh, blimey, okay, fair enough. Oh. I guess it's operating procedure in it for different airlines, maybe. Mind you, it's not much different than Little Fools and Ostergaard. One more to go, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, okay, fair enough. Well, there you go. Blagging an upgrade, fair enough. Come back to the 380, folks. Okay. Well, it's a nice thing to do anyway, Steph, so yeah. Here we go. Now this is the Trent 900, ladies and gents. One of two different variations of engine type. This and the Engine Alliance GP7200. And here she goes. Oh, bloody hell. Flipping truck, right at the end, mate.
absolutely joking me, mate. What timing is that, mate? Wow, look at the enormous of that. Isn't that a giant aeroplane, man? It's one for you, Stiggo. I think it says 773 on it, it's a 772. It's a 4-door, isn't it? I smell that, man. I smell of, well, it's kind of exhaust and, well folks, there you go. How about that? Another one in the books. It's been an absolute pleasure to have your company today. I hope you've enjoyed the show. To be honest with you, it's a good thing that I did it, because I probably would have just laid on the couch and gone to sleep at some point. But anyway, thank you. You have been wonderful as always, and we will catch you. Here, come here. You've got something on you. You've got something on you. Hold on. Hold on. Is that all right? There you go. See? Yeah, listen, thank you everybody for tuning in. Thanks for all your great words and your great comments and your information that you bring on. It's brilliant. I really appreciate that. People getting involved in the news and the chat, the engineering. We've had Stig on today. We've had Jung Hyung Lee. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for getting involved, and for also supporting other people as well who may be new to Big Jet TV. But yeah, it's been great. Thank you once again. Thanks, Chili. Who did we have in today, moderator wise, GP? We had Trish in today. Thanks, Trish. Thank you to everybody who's gifted as well. It's very much appreciated. You are wonderful people to be able to do that. And thank you to all our amazing members who support us. Don't forget, folks, right now as we go off air, we're going to be launching the Taipei shows to all our premium members. We've had amazing feedback and comments and from emails from people about the Taiwan shows, so they're definitely worth watching. And I think it was the day one, the recce day, not day one, but the recce day, where we had an amazing, well, we had amazing startups. But just go on the journey and enjoy it. I guarantee you will. Thanks everybody, look after yourselves, and we'll see you tomorrow for the Sim Challenge. If you fancy a little bit of fun, we'll see you tomorrow. Cheers, bye. Okay, I need a cup of coffee.